Okay, so what's up? So we're going to talk about it. I just want to take this time out to clean up and repair some of the damage in which that has been done. So we're going to get into a real conversation, and this conversation is going to be for the men. Men who struggle with self-esteem or insecurities around their genital area. And this is a real serious and real sensitive subject. And I want you to understand my sincerity with delivering this message. Because after we have this conversation, the insecurity will be cut. So, what most men don't know, most men have small penises. So sometimes, you got a brother and he's just like, oh, my dick is this, my dick is that. Sometimes they lying, sometimes they not. Majority of the time they're lying. And see, that is something that women will not tell you. But that is the truth. Okay? So when it comes to a woman, that woman has experienced a lot of smaller size penises. So when it comes to you, you need to know and understand that she has had her experiences. Women don't care about that. We talk, we have these dirty conversations just like men have their dirty conversations, and we may talk about a man, we may degrade him. If he has a bigger penis, we may put him on a pedestal, this, and that. But the truth is, a woman has seen more smaller penises than she has big ones in her life. Now, like I said, women don't care. If a woman uses that against you, if she talks down on you about it, because I'm gonna tell you, most women, they won't say nothing. They won't even tell you that they're not being pleased or satisfied. You want to know why? Because a woman loves you. And I told you, most men are not working. Most men have the same size penis. When she starts talking shit, when she starts like trying to make fun of you or put you down, it's because she wants to hurt you. It's because she wants your self-esteem to go down in some kind of way. She don't want you to feel good about yourself. But she does not understand the type of damage in which that she's doing. Some women are so fed up, with how much you are trying to hide how insecure you are around your genital area, because women know. And so when you're sitting up here, you're bigging yourself up, you're being arrogant, you're trying to make yourself more than what you are, trying to put yourself on a high pedestal, is very unattractive, because the first thing that she's thinking about, well, he's sitting up here trying to be boastful, but his dick is not all that. You know what I'm saying? And these are things that women are not going to say. They're not going to tell you. And a lot of it has to do with respect. So sometimes you may notice how a woman just loses interest because it's very unattractive for you to sit here, and it's like you're trying to do all of these things to boost yourself up and put other people down, especially her, when the root of your issue is that you are insecure about your genital area. Women don't care. We make you think that we care, but we really don't care. Some women, they do, but most of them, they don't. So I have a sign. If you were my sign, I would sit you down and I would have the same conversation with you, and I would tell you, for one, there you can, if you don't like what you have, there are ways as to how you can make it bigger. They have pills, they have penis pumps, they have all type of shit out here nowadays. If you're going to accept it, accept it. But let me tell you, as a woman with experience, I done been with some men with small penises and they get the job done. I done been with some men with some big penises and baby, they ain't hitting on shit. It's not about what you have, it's about what you're working with. And when it comes to a woman in sex, it's mental. So if mentally you can stimulate her, it's kind of like, it doesn't matter. None of that shit really matters. It's all about how you're working it. It's all about being able to please her. An orgasm is an orgasm. The experience of a more intense orgasm or a more pleasurable orgasm comes from connection. It does not come from you working that thing. You must learn to accept. You must learn to accept yourself. Do not let nobody bring you down about that. Don't let a woman do that. Or men, because my gay friends, they're ruthless. They are ruthless. They are not dealing with a man with a small penis. They do not like that shit. You know, I'm just like, well, power to you, girl. Power to you. More power to you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think that I said pretty much all in which I needed to say. You're not ever supposed to let nobody make you feel any type of way about who you are or what you have. There are people who are out here who are disabled and who are crippled, you know, and they go through some of the most craziest shit you ever seen in your life. You know, I've seen people who are sick, people who are crippled, and it's kind of like you'll have people being so cruel to them. And I'm just like, I understand the frustration of having to deal with somebody who's sick, because it seems like you're doing more, you're spending more time with taking care of them than you are actually being in a relationship with them. But at the same time, you have no idea what that person is going through and how, like, I'm not making up excuses. But imagine being sick, and especially if you were born with a sickness. You have been sick all your life. The way in which that you perceive life, the way in which that you see things is totally different. Ray Charles was blind. You know, they always trying to get over on motherfuckers. They always trying to treat them some type of way, always trying to overlook them, take advantage of them, see them as a problem. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked up. But I do know it can be taxing and it can weigh on you, you know, when you have to take care of yourself and then you have to be of an assistance to somebody else that you love who is sick. But what I'm saying is you got to look at it from their point of view and their perspective too. How would you feel if you had to have help with somebody getting you out of bed every morning? What if your life depended solely on somebody else? In the nursing field, you got people, it's such a revolving door. You got people that come in and out of other people's lives all the time. You know, they're sick, they need help, But they've had a lot of different individuals come in and out. Like in the nursing field, you can really see how fucked up and gruesome it really truly is. The nature of human beings. So, my thing is, when a woman gets fed up and when she's frustrated with you, because it seems like you're more interested in stroking your ego than you are actually being in a relationship with her. Imagine you fell in love with this woman. She brings out a different version in you. You may be some self-centered, selfish bastard. You don't respect women, you don't talk to women, but then you meet this woman and it's just like, oh my God, I adore her. I love her. She's such a princess. I want to change. It inspires you to want to change and be better within you, right? But let's say that this woman, she's extremely stubborn. All you want to do is love on her, make things easier for her. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like with this woman, you see that you can be the man that you have always wanted to be. But there's one little problem that she's giving you. She wants to be independent all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's not what she truly wants. You know she has a hard time taking care of herself, providing for herself, loving on herself, making certain decisions. And so it's kind of like you sit here and you watch her as she rebels, as she runs away from you. And it's kind of like you watch how her life just spirals more and more and more and more into a dark place. And it's just like, oh my God, I cannot believe what this woman is doing to me. I cannot believe she is this stubborn. She is this egotistical. She is this hard-headed. She will not let me step in and help her and save her and do something for her. It breaks your heart when you really love her. I'm talking about love her in a way to where you've never loved anybody else. It makes you sad. It discourages you. Some men can't take how it makes them feel. So they start trying to do stuff to punish her. So when a woman gets fed up and she starts attacking the most intimate and the most personal detail about you, it's the same way. It's the same feeling. I can't even love on you because you don't know how to love yourself. There is a certain thinking pattern that a man has when he's insecure about his genital area. It's very petty. It's very petty. And it's heartbreaking because it's just like, wow, I cannot be happy with this person. I have no idea. It seems like certain things just trigger him for no reason. Because deep down inside, when you're insecure about your genital area, subconsciously you feel like everybody can see it. So you want your reputation to be a certain way. You want your life to look a certain way. You want to control how people see you, how people view you. You want to control your partner and your spouse too. It's so fucking controlling. It's so overcompensating. Then you have some men who have the audacity to where they want to make themselves seem like they're really the man out here. And they're over demanding. They're a tyrant. They're abusive. And it's all because of what you're going through within yourself. You don't deserve to feel that way. And I talk to women I talk to women that have insecurities about their bodies. You know, I but we not talking about that. We're on this subject here because I need you to understand and I need you to get over it and I need you to let it go. You never let a woman nor a man make you feel low about who you are, regardless of what you got. Like I said, if you don't like it, you can change it. But it's best that you accept it and you stand up for yourself. Because most men have the same size penis. Don't let these bitches fool you. And just like with women, every woman feels different. Some women are wetter than others. Some women don't get wet at all. Sometimes when you enter a woman, it's tight and it's warm and it's hugging your penis. Then with some women, it seems like it just goes in and out real smooth, real easy. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit destroys relationships. It's not just your intimate relationships. It is how you are relating to people in general. It's like you don't even really value people because it's like you have this secret. And in the eyes of the world, this is the worst secret to have. So therefore, in order to protect this secret, people can't get too close to you. People can't stay away too long. People can't stay around too long. You're using your relationships as stepping stones instead of actually building and establishing real relationships. You have trust issues. There's nobody I can trust with my secret. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of the time when you piss a woman off, she'll go off at the mouth and start talking that shit. It's not fair to you, but at the same time, I'm trying to tell you, women get fed up. We get fed up with you using us as doormats to feel better about yourself because you done dealt with fucked up women who may have been trying to make you feel some type of way about yourself. Then you're dealing with the pressure because a man's penis is his tool. And in a lot of cases, men measure their manhood based on the size of their penis. It's not fair to you to think like that about yourself. That's lowballing. Either a woman is going to like what you have to offer or a man, or they're not. If you can learn to stop putting so much of your worth and your value based on your penis, I'm going to tell you, you need to base it more on getting that orgasm. Because I'm going to tell you, she may try to play you and say, oh, little dick ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but bitch, you came all over that dick, didn't you? And you ain't never going to forget that because women ain't out here popping off orgasms like that. Most women are not. Just like men ain't shit in their ways, women ain't shit in our ways neither. Let this conversation really seep in, because this is the fucking truth. The only thing that you need to be worried about is pleasing her and being open to wanting to know how to please her. And if she's inexperienced, she don't know how to please herself, so she don't know how to tell you or teach you. That's not your problem. That's not you or your penis's problem. That is hers. And that's another thing that women be getting misconstrued. Because me personally, I'm just like, I've dealt with all type of men, ethnicities, and penis sizes. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be great. You want to know why? Because I know how to please myself. And I'm going to tell you, I can do without penetration. I like head. I like head. I don't care if I get my pussy ate for the rest of my fucking life. I like head. I can do without the dick. Now, that's just me personally. That's not all women. And I'm trying to tell you, women have intuition. So we can pick up on, if you're insecure about the shit. And honestly, that's kind of like our first red flag. But a lot of women don't want to address it. Because for one, we don't want to mess up the moment. Then for two, it's kind of like, a woman doesn't, she don't want to make you feel bad. But there's always this elephant in the room that it seems like motherfuckers is trying to ignore. You can break the ice. Do you like what you see? I don't have the best body. You know what I'm saying? Before I lay down with a man, I'm very vulnerable. I've been under a lot of stress lately and within my life, and I know that that's not an excuse. But because of the stress, I really have weight on me. I am afraid to be judged by you, and I want to feel desired by you. And so it's like you ask them, do you like what you see? You see what I'm saying? There was a man that was eating my pussy, and he act like he didn't want to eat it. So when he was eating it, I said, does my pussy smell? Do you not like the smell? Do it stink or something? Like, tell me the truth, because you're doing it like you don't want to be down there. And he tells me, oh, no, that's not it. I love it. It tastes great. So he proceeds, but it's still the same. So I asked him, I said, do you not like eating pussy? You see, this is what I'm saying. When it comes to intercourse and intimacy, this is intimacy. Getting intimate. Into you. Into me. Intimacy. Do you understand what I'm saying? When we learn how to become more intimate with ourselves, then we become more intimate with other individuals. Yes, there are certain parts about my body that I am embarrassed about. But when I get naked with you, rather it's in the dark or rather it's in the light, you're going to see it. You're going to know. I don't want to sit there and be curled up and ashamed and embarrassed, waiting for you to validate me or to take me. You know what I'm saying? To have sex with me or what have you. I want to be open like a flower. And if you don't like what you see, of course, I'm not going to want to be with you. And I think that a man would appreciate that. I mean, most men, real men, they don't be caring about that shit. But there are some men that do. I want to get all of that out of the way because mentally I need to feel okay. I want to feel loved. I want to feel desired. This is the most vulnerable state of me physically. And if you don't like it, if you don't want to share with me, then I want to know. You see what I'm saying? Yes, it's humiliating for me to open up like that. because I talk a lot about confidence. Insecurities don't have anything to do with confidence because we're all self-conscious about something. There's insecurities that we have about something. Your confidence comes from feeling the fear and doing the shit anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't help that, my body is not the ideal or the way in which that I may want it. But I live with this body every day. And when I want to make love to me and myself in this body, that is what I do. And I love it. I love looking at myself. I love feeling myself. But right now, it's not about just me because we're sharing me right now. So, the way in which that I connect and relate and establish this intimate relationship with myself, now I'm sharing that with you. You get the practice on yourself. So then when you start connecting to somebody else, it's natural. You are naturally you. So, I know I kind of went overboard with doing my shadow work, with talking shit. But I do know that that is a serious and that is a real situation. And we'll come back and we'll talk about just pleasing a woman. Because some men, the genitals may shut down and stop working. I've dealt with men like that too. So we'll come back and we'll talk about that. But think about what I said. Think about what I said. And remember, women go through shit too. So don't sit up here and think that, oh, it's just a man thing. We're gonna get deep into things, but we're gonna end it there. So until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.